So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Reed is flagged offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that.
Andrick! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. De Bruyne. Barella calmly anticipates. Guerrero. And he welcomes it in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Andrick. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary. Ødegaard. Lewandowski. And that should get the job done. Brilliantly cut out. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Here's just the goalkeeper to beat. Now it's Ødegaard. And they can counter here. Played back in. Oh, no joy this time. Alaba. Now Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Reed. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Valverde. Pirlo. Over to the left. No, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo with the corner. They're first. Now the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. That is a little undercooked. And it's Lewandowski.
This is the time you need that pace.
Konate. Botman. Andrick. Reed. In by ref. Shot a goal! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. He could be in here. And it's Lewandowski. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Walker does really well to win the ball there. Foden. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Lewandowski. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Reed. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kyle Walker. Barella. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Well read, nice interception. Alaba. De Bruyne. Valverde. And it's Alaba. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. For Valverde. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barella. Botman. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Barella. Ødegaard. And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get onto this? And he's being shifted off it. Walker made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Back into the middle. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Reed. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's onside. He's done well to get that clear. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That is good alertness. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Barella. Andrić. Here's Lewandowski. Now it's Foden.
That's going in strongly.
Barella promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that, and one more try! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Short changes him with that pass. Ødegaard. He's Ødegaard! Now it's Foden. Walker. Botafogo are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And the counter is on. Ødegaard. It's Decordova-Reid. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ødegaard. Lewandowski. De Bruyne. Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And we're underway. No, that's been intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! He's had a hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And they've got a throw. Rudiger. And it's Davis. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Valverde. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta with the clearance. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! Mohamed Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a sharp pass. Chance here to counter. And it's Davis. Alaba calmly anticipates. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Del Piero. Mohamed Salah. Played to Danilo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how...
Hits one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. He's away. Bellingham. Pirlo. And he was quick to react. De Paul. And here's Messi. Del Piero. Oh, good spread. Thuram. De Bruyne. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul stood his ground strongly. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that is a routine catch.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And that has put paid to that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, what? Can he put it away? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Danilo. Can he latch on to this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Del Piero. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Botafogo very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the second half gets underway. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Del Piero! It is a very, very good save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Davis gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Now it's Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, he's got away. To Paul! Danger averted for now. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Del Piero. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Del Piero. Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Pirlo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rudiger. That pass has been well intercepted. He's gone for goal. And that's another chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Pirlo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. Messi finds himself offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Del Piero. Davis. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. He's in plenty of space here. Maradona is in a really good position out wide. Messi. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Pinches it off him. Maradona. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Botafogo have reclaimed it. Valverde. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good effort from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that should get the job done. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará un boletín informativo del Departamento de Policía Regional.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now that is commitment to the cause. Keeper has taken decisive action. Has a look and has a go. There was plenty of power on that. Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Pirlo with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos. Goes in for the header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Long ball looking to counter. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. Now it's Stoichkov.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and
good effort from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's pulled back.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
He's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Botafogo have scored 2 quick goals here. Griezmann. He's gone for goal. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. So off we go then.
Pretty robust defending.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Back into the middle. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. Rui Costa tries making a foray down the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rice. Koundé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé calmly anticipates. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bellingham. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Stoichkov. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in. Heads it! And another try! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Del Piero at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There's the hit! No mistake!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Bellingham going about things with real menace. And here's Stoichkov.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And this, an opportunity to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Pirlo! Botafogo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good ball. Great hit! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe. Rui Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rui Costa. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Header!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Stoichkov. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. That's good play. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Davis is the guilty party there. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Botafogo come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Botafogo get the second half going. No reported change to either side during the break. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Davis.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rui Costa. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch. He's played him through. Rice. Driving forward. Pirlo has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Pirlo is standing over this one. Pirlo! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne shifted it to the flank. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. That'll be a throw-in. That's a decent clearance. And Del Piero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847
De Bruyne.
espectadores.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. It's Rui Costa. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Vinicius Junior. Rui Costa. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which would...
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yet he's had a shot! Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, it's a nice idea. He's having a hit! He's got to be quick to recover this. Pau Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Bellingham. Del Piero.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
That is as far as they're going to go. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on big chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Mbappe! And it's Messi. And he's heaved it away. And he'll shoot here! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Now it's Messi. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Stoichkov. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, easy pickings there. Pass is just off target.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Stoichkov. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was creative.
And that will be the final act. Botafogo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.